Hi guys, and welcome back to Wolfie Stamps. In today's video I'm just going to do a little bit of soaking to show you the process. I've gone through the pages from the last box and I've sorted out Australia into this one and Canada, because there was a load of Canadian stamps, and through all that lot there was some Canadian that was still on paper. So focus. So I'm just going to do a quick video showing you how to soak stamps as well as on paper, because most of them are actually hinged. If its focus is, I'm just going to do a mix of ones on hinge and show you the difference of soaking. So I'll get set up and I'll also show you it's that thing. So for setup you'll want two containers, one for warm water with a little drop of dish soap and another for clean water to rinse off the stamp afterwards. I use a chopstick just to agitate the water with the stamps, pair of tweezers so I can scrape off the back of the stamp. You can do drying with newspaper, but I like using blotting paper. We picked this up in a charity shop and it's come in handy. And if you do use just the paper technique, I do recommend like a greaseproof paper to lay on top after you put the stamps onto the blotting paper or newspaper. So I've got one sheet of each, and then if you have the money, this was my dad's investment, it is a safe press to dry stamps which he's been using all week. So I thought now I'm sorting out those pages, I'll use it and show you how it goes. So you want a bit of lukewarm water and then just add the stamps. I like just dunking them in. See, some of these were mint but they've stuck to the paper, so I don't mind. And then with my stick I just poke down and then we'll let sit for a few minutes until they start lifting off the page, and I'll do these after with just the hinge on the back. So be back in 5 or a few seconds for you. This is about halfway through. You can see some stamps have come off the paper through just agitating. Sorry about that. But then you've got some still on, so we'll leave it for a couple more minutes and see. So you can see that one comes off. So we got that one off. But yeah, leave it for a few more minutes and it should all be done. So they're all off the paper now, so they can go in the bin. I'll stick to the side for now. We'll pick up one, and I just normally scrape off a little if there's any sticky stuff or sticky residue left. Rinse it off, and then stick it on the blotting paper, and I'll do that for the rest. So as you can see, the paper's come off, the hinges have come off the back, and I've put them in to rinse. So I'll just stick the other ones in, use my chopstick just to poke them down, mix them around a little. Now I'll get these out and lay them on the blotting paper. So I've laid them all face down on the blotting paper, and I've just put it any which way. You can lay them out how I used to and just like layer them up and make them in rows. Oh, and one stuck to the... And then this is when you would put a greaseproof paper over the top to make sure they don't stick, and stick something heavy on top like a book or something until they dried. But we're going to be using the stamp press, so what I'll do is after the hinges and that come off the ones that I've just stuck in the water to soak, we'll lay them back out on here. And the best thing about this is you can speed up the process with the press by getting as much water off with the blotting paper as you can. So we'll go to the next step. This is just another quick show of how easy it is after soaking. You can literally just slide off the paper and then that's the stamp. So you can see why you should have another container to rinse off the stamps, because afterwards you can see the original containers all gone yellow, whereas rinsing it off it's still mostly clear. But I'll get these stamps onto the blotting paper and do the next step before putting them in the press. So as you can see, this is the stamp press. You've got the on and off switch there, it has a fan on top and an easy open which just push. You have the heating plate at the top and a bit of fabric with the grill underneath to let the airflow go through. And with this you really want to make as much space as possible and take up as much room, so we'll just lay it out and I'll lay it upwards and across and I'll jump cut to that. So as you can see, they're all nicely laid out, and all we do is push the lid down, close it and let it do its work. Normally it takes about 3 to 5 minutes and we'll see how it goes. So it's been 4 minutes now, so we'll turn it off and have a quick peek. Some of these will stick to the top, but hopefully not. So we've got a little water on that one left, so we'll go the full 5 minutes and take them out after. Now we'll close it back up and turn it back on and wait 2 minutes. So we'll turn it off now and see how it's done. So some of them have stuck to the top. That's okay, they just slide off. So this one looks like it is got residue from some grease, so that'll be fine, that will just go separate. It didn't want to focus then, but they have all dried up now and have been pressed. So I've got my glassine ready and I'll just take them off. And I'll get round to it. So as you can see, they've come out pretty flat, they're all dry. So I've just thought I'd lay them down and show you. But yeah, that's the stamp press. I hope you enjoyed, and it is one good way to dry stamps apart from just the normal laying it on paper and letting it dry. And that stamp press is definitely going to come in handy for everything I've got, and I'll share it with my dad as it is his. But yeah, if you can afford it, I do recommend it. It will make the process quicker. But if you don't mind the weight of it drying on paper and weighing it down, everything's good. So I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching, and hope it's helpful.